This is WMPR 90.1 FM, Jackson, Mississippi.
And welcome to the Lounge Radio Show.
Yeah, he will wait. We'll wait on him. I knew he was trying to find some stuff. We can share this and then let me just have it do
it. 1.1 WMPR.
Maybe our intro guy.
You get on the back side at 6 o'clock. We're here. Kids come away from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. The line.
Now,
Marlena. Also Lex. And it's not time to go studio beat to the line. Your host Lex. And also your host Marlena.
what's up? What's up? What's up? I like it. I like it. What's up? What's up? Everybody out there in the world, Jacktown surrounding areas, and those listening to us, you have tuned into the Lounge Radio Show with Marlena and Lex Luga. Lex, happy Wednesday. I'm gonna say happy Wednesday because I think every day is a great day, honestly.
Yes,
I really don't have a bad day. I mean, bad things happen, but it's not a bad day, right?
Okay.
And but you know, it's Wednesday for us. It's the best time of the week.
Yep. And Handy coming in with his midnight voice introducing us.
That's it.
You know, man, warming the people up.
Gotta warm them up though.
Yeah.
Gotta get them ready.
Yeah.
Cause you just never know what's gonna come this way on the lounge. You just never know what's gonna happen.
You never know. You gotta stay tuned to find out, man. We got a special guest gonna be coming on a little bit later on. None other than Lady Redtopp, Mississippi Soul Girl.
Soul Girl,
You know,
right?
gonna come introduce herself in case you don't
For
know.
those who don't know her,
you will learn today.
but when she leave, you gonna know.
Yeah.
You gonna know.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's the
indeed.
2 P's that she say.
That 2 P. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
before we get started, though, let me make sure to thank our underwriter. You know, we want to give a thank you to our underwriter. We'd like to thank Michael Jordan Transportation Services for being a proud underwriter of the Lounge Radio Show and WPR. Michael Jordan Transportation Services offers quality transportation services all over Mississippi. You can go to www.mjstransportation1, that's the number 1.com. And you can go once again, that's mjstransportation1.com for your transportation needs. And man, thank you for being an underwriter. Now, if you are interested in becoming an underwriter, you can call us at 601-790-0597. So
Yeah, now we always look. We thank you everybody who sponsors or underwriter or wanna help us and they enjoy what we doing and want us to promote their brand. So definitely reach out and we're gonna make it do what it do. Yeah. And then just another note on Michael Jordan Transportation. If you church groups, if you need a way to church, need a ride to your doctor's appointment, and you got an election that everybody's gonna turn out to. So I know last time they just didn't have a ride. That's what
happened. They didn't have
a ride on April. What was that? The 21? Count back to the 21st. Was that the April Fool? Sure was.
April 1st.
So April the 1st, they did not have a ride. So now we know they need Michael Jordan Transportation Services to get them to the poll on April 22nd.
April 22nd, next Tuesday. You don't have no excuses. You can hit mjstransportation1.com, get you a ride to the polls because we need everybody possible voting.
Yeah.
That can get there. Well, you can't get there now.
You gotta
do is call MJ.
It's all. Go in there, call him, and he'll pick you up, get you there, and back where you need to be. So
and you might even get a discount if you mention the line.
You just might. You might not, but you might.
You might not, but you might.
It don't hurt that.
You gotta mention it in the seat.
You gotta mention it in the seat. So look, just like that. And
no, Oh, when you going to the polls and Marlena and Lex recommend free ride.
You know, I didn't say that, but
He didn't say that. I said he
Lex
might.
said, you can say Lex said it.
Lex said he might.
There you go.
I didn't say he was. I said he might.
He
It's
just
to,
might.
it's to the poll.
You never know. It never hurts to ask. We're not saying it, but you can ask. There you go. There you go.
Say, Lex said he might even pay for it.
Hey, Lex might pay
He
for
might.
it.
I said I might. I said he was.
They want a confirmation though.
Well, I'm not giving
But
no
you might.
confirmation to the day or it depends on how
Hey,
it is.
I hear you. I hear you. And then later on, as we've been doing every Wednesday, we're gonna give away some tickets. And today's ticket, what we've been doing for the past few weeks, we had Mr. Jim Curry on a few weeks ago to tell us about the Jackson Coffee Fest coming up.
That's right.
Saturday, May 10th at the Mississippi Trade Mart at the Mississippi State Fairgrounds. And this is going to be from, I think it's 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Free parking.
Free market.
$10 to get in if you want to buy.
And all you can
All
drink
you can
coffee.
drink. Now they sample, they samples behave
Yeah, they
all
sample. You get a little
day.
samples.
That's a lot. That's
Yeah.
more than like 3 cups of it, really.
Not that they gonna have plenty of room in the bathroom.
I said that. It's gonna be a little packed of behave. You're gonna have fun.
Caffeinated DL.
There you go. And you're gonna learn some stuff, attend some coffee classes, and you're gonna explore some custom coffee roasting. You're a coffee drinker like myself, you just been on the consuming side and don't know the backside of roasting and all of that. You get a chance to learn that on the tip. So we got details scrolling on our
Now what's that again? What is
it's
that?
on Saturday, May the 10th, at Mississippi Trade Mart. From 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So
Okay.
definitely stay tuned later. As Lex mentioned, we're going to be interviewing the Mississippi Soul Girl, Lady Redtopp. And from that interview, we're going to ask a question. And the first person to call in with the answer will win 2 tickets to the Jackson Coffee Festival. So I have those here. Shout out to everybody watching us on Facebook, YouTube. Make sure y'all share this if you're watching us online. And shout out to everybody listening to us. The number to call in is 601-948-5950, 601-948-5950. And if you have a question, birthday shout outs, y'all know how huge I am on birthday, give us a call. If you got a question for Lady Redtopp later on, definitely call in as well.
That's the only tickets we're giving away today.
That's all we doing today. We got some more next week. And then we got a couple of Southern Soul shows. We got some tickets to give away too. So y'all be sure to tune in every week. You don't want to miss that. And speaking of Southern Soul, yesterday was Southern Soul too. It's like a holiday every week.
At the M Bar.
At M Bar,
5 p.m.
5:30
5
p.m. to
5:30.
7:30. However, we don't really get going to 6. Gotta get people get a little 2-for-1 drinks in their system a little bit.
Yeah.
Then once you do that, you can do a little line dancing. Then you want to go ahead and get started, get you some line dancing, and then you got live music from Southern Soul artists. And yesterday, shout out to Lady Trucker from Greenwood, Mississippi, by way of Holly Springs. I think she lives there now. So shout out to her. She showed
I saw her showing.
out.
I saw her showing.
Ooh, I said she an entertainer.
Yeah, she
you were
is.
there.
Now that's a female entertainer right there.
Ooh, she showed out.
And then you say y'all you let everybody get twice as right, so
They
they had
did.
twice as much
They
fun with
did.
her on the mic, right?
We had a good time. We had a good time.
I saw you.
And all the way from Montgomery, Alabama, was Kevin Cool Harris. He's from Montgomery and Southern Soul artist.
Cool.
It's Cool, Khele. So
Okay.
he was there, and he did an amazing job as well. Shout out to Keisha Newell. She celebrated her birthday yesterday, and she had her
Keisha.
whole. Yes, a happy birthday, Keisha. Thank you for celebrating with us at Southern Soul Truth. And if you have a birthday and weekends is the best good time. You off work, you can have. But if you one of those, I want to celebrate on a Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
My birthday may
on a
fall on a Tuesday.
Yeah, especially
Reach
if I'm
out,
on Tuesday.
reach out to me so we can get some set up for M Bar at Southern Soul Tuesday. Grown folk vibe. I say, grown ups, YN free.
Okay. All right.
It's a great
Did you
time.
just say why
I
AM
did
free?
say that.
Oh, my goodness.
I did say that. I'm sorry, but it's a grown because they were like it were grown ups. We boring to them. We do line dances. We have
Yeah.
fun and listen to Southern Soul music.
Back to Keisha was her and I guess her sister or whoever it is, a friend. They're the first people who I ever seen do the fan clapping about. It was right about a year ago.
Really?
They were the first people I ever seen that sing with the fan, and now you see everybody with the fan.
Thanks to 803 Fresh.
Where the fan?
I got mine today because we're gonna play a little bit of Boots on the Ground
Oh,
today.
man,
We haven't played it, so we're gonna play it here. And I got
the question is, you line dance too, so they gotta go to social media to see you.
You gotta see the line dance. So if you go right now to Facebook, the Lounge Radio Show, or YouTube, the Lounge Radio Show, you never see us do Boots on the Ground here. You gonna see that show?
Say us.
Well, me, because I got my fan. You can't
right.
do it if you don't have a fan.
Well, I would never do it because I would never have a fan. I'm sorry, that's just me. I have nobody else have a fan. This is not for me.
It's
I
not
just,
for you.
especially with
Well, you can do like this. You
playing.
can clap. Can you clap?
I've been seeing me and clapping and playing in front of their hips. I just can't see myself doing that. I have nothing against anybody that does that because you have as much fun as possible. But I'm gonna let you have that.
Handy, you got a fan.
I'm gonna enjoy myself watching.
What if I get a fan to put Lex on it? Like, no.
It's not gonna make a difference. I'm gonna get a woman to come here and clap that fan. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
He said she can clap and say your name.
I see.
Well, don't worry about
I have to run it back.
He's not gonna flap his fan, but it's all good. It's all good. So we're gonna do that. And we try to do news you can use, or today I want to do Southern Soul news. Some stuff because I want to highlight we in that Southern Soul world. We in the world of music and entertainers and politics, or whomever that's we call it ordinary people.
Doing
extraordinary things. But I want to tap into the Southern Soul. Some of the news that's been on the social media here.
What you got, dear? Everybody know about.
First up, Simply Wayne. We've had Simply Wayne here a couple of times on the lounge. Came to perform, and
that was before the song.
But you know him from what? What's the song you know him from?
Juke
Love.
I say I don't want to like that. So Juke Joint Love.
Well, anyway, I'm diving. And Juke Joint Love got that line dance that everybody loves. So Simply Wayne said, ask the line dancer will not make a line dancing song to his or line dance to his new song. Do not do it.
Because he said he's not a Southern Soul artist, but it's too late. It's too late. So
what do you feel about artists not wanting line dances? Because the line dances are normally made by dance coordinators and stuff. What do you
actually saying artists? I can't see an artist actually feeling that way. Now that would have to be either a way to get people to comment, like, share, to boost up, the social media. Because see, this is the thing that's crazy about social media. See, now you can get paid for acting a fool and making up stuff and doing stuff. So now that it pays, you don't know what's real or what's fake.
That's true.
So my first thought is, well, because the level of engagement, I bet you that folks got.
Yeah.
Is doing numbers.
Making money off the post stuff.
So that would be my first thing. I think it's to do that because promo because an actual artist would not want to stop.
They would do anything they can to push the music.
You do anything you can to push, but to please the fans though, because the fans is creating the dance, not you.
That's true.
So if my music make you feel a certain way as an artist, I think that's what most artists do music for. They want you to feel a certain. So if it make you want to dance and move a certain way, then I think an artist.
It's like Juvenile telling folks don't back that thing.
Yeah, that's like
don't do that.
Don't back that.
Don't back it up. I'm gonna tell you to back it up, but don't do it. Don't do it.
So you know what I mean? And then the song said Juke Joint Love. You ain't showing love to the Juke Joint. You tell them not to. So I think I'm hoping that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's just a play to get interaction.
Yeah.
Now on the flip side, if it's not, right? If he's serious and he really doesn't want people to make a line dance to the song, somebody go drug test.
Oh, Lord.
Send him to Whitfield and you're going to have to take the test.
We've seen what happened with Juke Joint Love, and it's one of the reasons that it spread. That people, I think what I learned back a while ago, people were saying they didn't even know it was his song. They just knew the song. They used to dance. And then once they would dance, and then they were like, oh, okay, we know who the artist is. And we just live in that time right now. Same thing with Boots on the Ground. It went to Good Morning America, and then everybody now they're like, who is the artist? And now they know 803 Fresh. So
and he put his name in the song. Right? But now all you just did though, now you're gonna have that man coming out. You're gonna have that man coming out.
We're a radio show, so and if you put those social medias in the public, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I'm just
maybe
saying,
block, but hey,
I'm
that's
just
neither
saying.
here or there. Next up on news is the dancers. So you've seen one of the things you have seen explode. People are line dancing and they're dancing,
Yeah.
having a good time off of music, especially at the trail rides. They're dancing. And so this young lady is a dancer out of, I think, South Carolina way. They may can correct me if I'm wrong. And she was became very popular of her style of line dance, the way she
She does a little
little
different.
seductive,
Okay.
little body movement. You know, I
Okay.
can't do all that, but she now is asking for $6,000.
What
If
else
you
she
wanna
doing?
book it. Yeah, what I just showed you. The little
She's stripping with
seductive.
it.
Woo!
I'm trying
But
to
you
say
know.
this. What I mean, what's going on? $6,000. People come out to see her do the line dance.
That's it. You gonna pay to see her do her.
But the question is, the only question is, are people willing to pay to see her do the line dance?
Well, I think a lot of what we've seen with the line dance world, promoters are booking the line dancers to assist with the crowd dancing. Basically, a lot of the line dancers know most all the dances. They literally study and do the dancing. So the promoters are booking the line dancer as an addition to the artist. So people may not know the dancer. They come to hear the artist,
Okay.
but the dancer is a compliment. So,
Well-
but she said, if you want to see me roll it like this, you gonna pay me $6,000. What you
Well-
think about that, Lex?
Well, what I think about that is this: whatever a person charge, you can only charge what people are willing to pay. I got no quarrels with somebody charging whatever they charge to do whatever. It's up to that person to pay it. Now, would I pay $6,000 for something that's not going to make me $6,000 back? No, that's just me.
Yes, you- okay.
But I'm not going to never tell nobody what to charge for anything that they do. You charge what you want to charge.
Yeah.
The question is, who's willing to pay it? And
That's
if
true.
people are willing to pay whatever you charge, for whatever you do, then get it by all means necessary.
Yeah.
But if it come a point in time to where you charge an amount and nobody's willing to pay that amount, then you may have to rethink that.
Yeah.
But if they get that though, hey, more power to them.
Get your money, huh?
Get
Get your
your
money,
money.
boo boo. Hey, get your money.
Get your money.
Get your money. I ain't mad at you. I ain't as mad at you. And then the last thing before we go into our song, artists to watch. So I have a couple of artists to watch, actually. One particularly, and let me make sure I get his name. He's from Mississippi. He's on American Idol right now. Jamal Roberts. Jamal Roberts. And I literally mean to watch because he is from Meridian, Mississippi. He is in the top, I think 20. I know 24. Then I think was trying to get to the top 20. American Idol, and I think they voted Sunday, so I guess we'll know more to go through like an elimination. But I think support your hometown. He's from Mississippi. You know, we need to be watching a home state. Yeah, we need to be watching every Sunday, I guess, whenever they perform, whenever it's on, and we need to be calling in voting. I think we really need to support him. He looks like to be one of the top ones in general, based on the feedback from the audience and the judges and on social media, what I'm seeing. So definitely an artist to watch. Who do you got?
Congrats. I got Stacey Adams.
Okay.
Stacey Adams performed at Ground Zero Biloxi a couple of weeks ago. And his performance was spectacular. And he's got a song getting ready to come out. Not only does he have a line dance song, he's got a song with Anthony Hamilton, which I think is really going to be a big record. It's a different vibe. It's more so R&B-ish type record with a Caribbean vibe. I already heard the record. He hasn't released it yet, but I had a chance. Yeah, I had a chance to get a sneak preview of it. And him and Anthony are really singing on the record.
Okay.
You know, so he was the artist that I would say that's something to watch off the top of my head.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna stay tuned for that for Stacey. Shout out Stacey Adams. I've seen him met him a couple times. Yeah, we're a great artist, but definitely stay tuned for that. So we're gonna go and get ready to clap them fans clap. You know, we're gonna go into some boots on the ground. Handy, let's do some boots on the ground. And on the other side, y'all stay tuned. The Mississippi Soul Girl, Lady Redtopp.
Right here on the mound.
All right.
All right, easy go.
It's too loud. I can't do it. I be winded. I be winded. But me and Ember, they have my little Hendrix gin and tonic.
Now you can make it through the whole song.
I have to push through it. When you got every line, I don't learn 3 more lines there. Like I'm working out hard and Candy, I'm like, but I got what's love, you better go. It's fast paced. Okay. We get all the line. I'm going tomorrow. Antonio Knight, what's his Coach Knight. He like that Billy Blanks type. I'm gonna pass out. What's up, Mr. Kane? Showing some love. You see it tearing up. Third fan number. I know. I'm gonna get this. That's how I'm tan them up. You gotta pack it though. You gotta around the heart. And my dogs hate it. Oh, they hate it. They hate them things. Somebody that's doing they boots on the ground right now. Why? Now I'm glad they did. I said big open place. Yeah, I know y'all tired out there. I know y'all been doing the boots on the ground, like running again. No, I'm just playing. I know it. And we are back. You are back with the lounge on the Lounge Radio Show with Marlena and Lex Luga. And as we promised, we have Mississippi Soul Girl, Master Key, baby. Yeah. You're gonna learn what a Master Key is in a minute. Lady, Redtopp. See, you gonna have to get this button over here. You're gonna have to. Oh God, I'm messing up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna have to dig.
Lady Redtopp.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm glad you're able to. So we first spoke last year at Celebration and Embar. We did a little mini interview. Yeah. But I'm glad you were able to come so we can rightfully give you the time that you need to tell us about you and your journey. So how's it going?
Amazing.
Good. I see. You know what? I see you on social media, Facebook particularly. You just be living life. Like I don't see her frown. Like you would not know if you were having a bad day because you're not gonna let nobody show it. And I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, social media is very, very important, and people really watch it regardless. And like comment, you notice your story have way more views than your page. So you know that means they're watching more than they're like you commenting.
And I don't know what this world we in. People don't want to, social media. I guess when it first came out, everybody was liking, commenting, sharing, and now everybody like. I guess people get paid, so I'm not doing anything. Right. I'm not gonna help you get paid. Thank you. I watch you though. I watch it, man. Like they paying for your views, though. They paying us. So either way.
I think they feel like if they clap a little loud, you just might make.
Oh, they said a word. You said a word. You said a word.
So now, what I want you to do is tell our audience a little bit about Lady Redtopp journey to becoming an artist?
I've been singing my entire life, literally.
Started church?
Started church.
Everybody, you know, Mississippi's
Started
a
at
requirement.
church.
You have
Yeah.
to sing church.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it was a requirement to
yeah.
sing it.
I did too, and I can't sing
Going
it.
to prayer meeting on Wednesdays,
you go.
Thursday, choir practice,
Mhm.
Friday, we back at the church, probably doing drill team practice, back at choir practice. I'm in the children's choir and the adult choir at a very, very early age. And I started writing music at 8 years old. Really didn't even know what I was saying, but I knew what I was saying. So like I've been a songwriter since I was 8. Actually leading and singing songs, getting paid since about 10.
Oh wow, that's
So
amazing.
yeah, gospel and R&B. I've dabbled and dabbled in rap. I started recording in like 2006.
I was gonna ask you that because you started out with a rap.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was a R&B rapper, but mostly rap. It's with Bino Way. Shout out to Bino Way from Spring, Mississippi. Uncle Pap. That was one of our artists. So like we've been doing this thing a long, long time. Shout out to Pap people in this thing. We actually got back in around the same time, about 2 weeks apart. He dropped his song, then I dropped Master Key.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Master Key was your first single with as a Southern Soul artist?
In 2022, August 2022.
Give us a little, give us a rap. Let's give the people a little bit of your rap. I want to see if you got it. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Let's see a little bit. What you got? Come on. No, you ain't got no. Okay, girl. We can bear. We don't bear the rap crew. We Southern Soul. We Southern Soul. Look, I did. You know, I did. Mr. Taylor. He like, oh wait. Give us like a church.
Yeah, he saw it.
A little bit.
But y'all can look it up though. It's still on our platform.
Look, you know,
that's be on my sense.
That's part of the growth, though. You're like, okay, I used to do this. Y'all know back home we had a little group and they had me out there. I'm like, don't let nobody listen to that ever in life. What was I doing? But it does that involvement to say, okay, where I feel comfortable. Where did you decide, like, on that journey, R&B and rap? When did you say, you know, Southern Soul and you know, because we know it started in the 90s, Sir Charles and all that. But when did you say that's
This is Mississippi, so you've been listening to blues your whole life,
right?
And really, I can say King George.
Okay.
Once King George got out there, and it became where the younger is not this, mama and dad and grandmama music. It was cool for the young people to get in. I was like, wait a minute, let me step over into this lane, you know. So shout out to King George for that. You know, definitely.
And he was one of those too. I tell he got that uniqueness where I think a lot of people didn't know his face, so they thought he was an older man. He got that older voice. So, but you're right, once he got in, it's like
people kept King George at 23 for 18 years. I don't know why they want man to still be 20 anything. So no, they thought he was a baby for some reason.
Yeah,
I mean, he just turned 24 this year. I know it.
At least 24, right?
At least.
Oh man.
Let them say it.
So your first Southern Soul song was Master Key. Really? Oh man. I now going back now the other Mississippi Girl, which one came out first? It was Master Key, then Mississippi Girl. Okay, okay. Because I saw that one, and those are the two that I see of yours that are top when they come to YouTube views and all of that.
Of course, as Denise said, Mississippi one. I gave homage to. I had to get a cover song because all I had was Master Key.
Yeah,
and everything else was rap. So I was like, I'm gonna get homage to Mississippi woman that's not here anymore. And Denise, everybody had LJ got Country Boy and Mississippi Woman. And so many that does that song, but nobody had Mississippi Girl.
Right.
Like, hold on, let me get on out here and do Mississippi Girl real quick.
I said, and everybody loved it because it's like, okay, it's a new take on it, right? It's the way that she had spent it. So that was amazing.
Now, did you start in the Southern Soul genre as a solo artist, or did you start as a conglomerate?
Me and my cousin Ari, we started as the Mississippi Soul Girls with an S. And Key took off so fast. I think she think it was gonna be like some local stuff. It went too fast. Well, she was like, wait a minute, I didn't know it was gonna be out here. She was on the road every week. I'm like, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they had us on the road getting paid early.
Yeah, that's what made me ask, because on the video it looks like a group, but I wasn't for sure because it looks like an MSG group is what it looked like. That's what made me ask that. I want to know that for the longest, and so it was Mississippi Soul Girl.
Yes, it was.
And then you stepped out and made it real.
And I would love to get another girl if they still want to do the group thing. That's always been my dream to be like TLC.
Yeah,
you know, like groups.
And they do groups. You know, we can always name some groups.
If I want to be a part of MSG, let me know. I don't like to be out here by myself. I can share the spotlight.
They have to be Southern All right.
and able to travel.
And
Because
able
I
to
do
travel.
know.
Yeah, because I think it's maybe only 2 to 3 Southern Soul
Group.
female groups.
Groups, okay.
I really can only think of one
No,
that's
it's
all
a-
female.
SRG.
That's not
No,
female.
no, I'm
That's
saying no. Just
it's-
only all female is TNT out of South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think one off the top of my head
It
is
was
all
MSG.
female.
Okay.
Yeah, I think MSG may have been the first one.
Maybe
So,
it's
I don't know. I'm trying to think about all
Right.
females, and I cannot think of all females. Though.
Yeah.
Just several groups, of course, but it's usually.
And like I said, I gave up on it. So if
Yeah.
anybody's serious about singing and you just haven't got that break yet.
Yeah.
then
And I think everything like you see with time, and you you want the right person, and then when that time comes, you know it. Y'all all
Right.
gonna know it.
Yeah, you're gonna jail a
Yeah.
certain way.
Now I want to dive into Master Key because you're like, what were you going through when you wrote that song?
Actually, back to Ollie. When again, I went to the Mother's Day show in Hattiesburg. LJ got off the stage. I was like, LJ, what do I need to do to get up there? He was like, come on, we got room for you. And that really sparked something in me. It was like, I need to quit playing and come on.
Mhm.
So I ended up coming home and I was doing Ari hair because I'm a loctician also. I do hair. And I was like, girl, we got to get on this stage. Like, let's come up with a song.
Yeah.
Like, what you want to sing about? You tell me. And she was like, how about Missing with a Married Woman? And I'm like, girl, you know, I could reword it and put Dan or something.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and that's how that happened.
Oh wow! Look, I'm like, ooh. When I heard, I said, "No, who?" Like
That's
this one of them
really
stories.
deep
I think
Yeah.
because it makes you think, like, okay, this is somebody that wrote this down.
And don't think I got the thing actually.
Right.
So, even though I
I'm
be
like,
singing,
she talking her stuff over there. Like, if
That's
y'all
the-
had heard it, ooh, I said she went in on that one.
I am a singer, songwriter, so you just give me a concept and I can write.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard that, go check it out.
So not a true story. It was just writing and all that.
It's
Okay.
just- it's just-
Okay. Because you're like, what? Girl, we gotta sit down. We gotta talk about this one. We
Oh,
gotta-
well, it's a true story for somebody. I know.
Right.
Somebody like, you know what, girl, that I know that's right.
A lot of
That
So we gonna say, like, that ain't exactly happened to you.
ain't
Right.
You telling somebody else's story, right?
Yeah, it's somebody else's story, right? Not me. Yeah, it's somebody else's story.
But I wrote it.
Okay.
So what I want you to let listeners know too is what is your inspiration behind being an artist and doing what you do?
My sister Stephanie Hartwell. She was the singer in our family, and she's been missing since 2001. And we have no leads. So I was looking for a bigger platform that I could actually tell our story for answers or get some help to actually bring closure to the situation. And a mic won't always get you
That's it.
far.
Yeah.
And I like spring cleaning. I'm getting to bigger crowds. So
Yeah.
every interview that I do, I make sure that I tell them about my sister.
So tell us a little bit what happened. Like, what?
Truth be told, we really don't know. We do
Yeah.
know that she was in an abusive relationship.
Mhm.
He said that he didn't have anything to do with it. He don't know where she is. He would not take a lie detector. They said nobody, no crime, basically. Columbia,
And it's been
Mississippi, it's like
24
3 people that's missing right now that I know of that they still have not found.
Yeah.
From and one came up missing in the same apartment that she was missing in, Dan Stephanie. So
Yeah.
it's
So they're not. Are the police and anybody trying to help, or are they?
at this point, I'm sure it's a cold case, but they said as long as we don't close it or whatever, it's an open
Yeah.
case or whatever. But if I'm not mistaken, the person who's over, he's not even investigated anymore. He don't went up the ladder to something else, and they gave it to somebody else. And technology that came out back then is probably paper type. So unless we continue doing this, they
And if anybody out there know how to assist with missing persons, please give us a call, or you can reach out to Lady Redtopp on social media as well. Because when you have a loved one, it don't matter how amount of time you can't just have somebody in your life and then they up and gone, and you're like, oh well, that's
Exactly.
never gonna happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not knowing is even worse, because not the one that has passed away and they got to get later away the correct way, it makes it easier so we can go see them. Not knowing where she at, that's just the hardest part. And she got 4 kids, one girl, and my baby, she's probably about 28 weeks right now, finna have a baby. So she's missing out on her family, grandbaby's coming.
Oh, wow,
So
that's hard.
Like
That's
in
so hard.
2001 in Columbia, Mississippi. And tell her name one time,
Stephanie
Stephanie.
Hartwell.
Yeah. If anybody know anything or heard anything, and definitely we'll get some pictures from you so we can also post that as well. But yeah, that's something, You just don't let go of.
But that's my inspiration.
Yes, yeah, and I can tell that's amazing. That definitely will keep you pushing to do it. I do want to jump back into you. We got Master Key. Do we have that?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and let's jump into that. Did we get that on there?
Yes.
Okay. Then we're gonna do the other one later. Want to do that? What do you want to do?
Well, which song do
You want us to play?
that you want us to play?
Or you want to do one? What you want us to do?
Yeah, tell us what you want us to do.
I was about to play all my music.
Okay, let's do.
So
I
we'll
know.
do the Master Key, and if we have time later, we can do the newest song.
Let's do it. So Handy, Handy, baby, Handy.
Handy is popped up back there.
Master Key.
I'll
Let's
make-
do
I'll
that.
make
Get
yours
into that, and then we'll see you guys on the side. Y'all gonna hear. I want y'all to hear what this is about. And if you going through that, y'all call me, cause we gonna have a serious conversation. Okay.
It's called Master Key.
Master Key.
Are you ready?
All right. We'll
Y'all
see y'all guys
right
on
here.
the
This
side.
red stop with Master Key. Oh, we
Ain't nobody gonna get it.
I said something Master Key was great.
What's up, Lady D? Shout out, y'all. Shout out, y'all. Make sure to share this video. Thank y'all for tuning in. She may have a ring, but she got the master key. She got the
I
master key.
showed you. I'm sorry. I
So you got today. See, I'm glad you broke it. I'm glad you broke it down. I'm about to break that down.
Yeah.
You know, we don't those family friendly words. You know,
She was just online. So we gonna be home. So Monday have to check out.
so what they got to do with me?
Yeah, I got
If you got that master key, y'all make sure that y'all thumbs up in the chat.
Oh my God, they heard us. Well, now y'all know.
They know what it is. They got a lot of artists.
All right, man. That was Master Key, my lady Redtopp right here.
I just needed them to hear that one.
Doing the
So
lounge.
during the song, she told us what the master key was.
Master Key
The
was.
friendly version of the master key. So this is a song about a man, married man,
Yes.
and the woman, I guess, knew about him being with somebody else, right?
Yes.
And she came and got him, or she trying to get him back home. But you telling her what you telling her?
He can walk him home, but he gonna be
Running back, cause you got the master key.
Because his heart got a lock on it, and I got the master.
Ooh, well, we can't, for reasons, we can't say what the master key is. Y'all know what the master key is. You know what the master key is.
See, Marlena, you just too
I'm
slick
just
for me. You too slick for me now. You go now because you got to think about Stephanie.
Good.
think
It
about.
all just come together.
Yeah,
It all just blend. This Southern Soul, baby.
I
You know what I love about Southern Soul? These are real life experiences. People go through this. These, people go through it.
All right, well,
Life
I'm glad I ain't one of those people.
Nobody got no.
Nobody got the master key.
You don't. They ain't got
That's
the master
right.
key. for you to be running, both ways or whatever.
Well, I guess I got the map.
You got
I didn't know.
so you had them running.
Yeah.
Oh Lord,
Yeah, I have to flip that.
Oh Lord, you gotta make a see every time we have the women come in here, Lex gotta make a male version of the song.
The remix need to be like a comeback.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you get you some
That'll be no way.
you get you some of the men.
Since I said it first, I'm talking at the beginning.
You doing it.
I'm talking at the
Definitely
beginning.
gonna make that happen. Any Southern Soul guys would like to get on the
Okay.
remix,
Yeah.
to speak back on the Master D, please let us
Because
know.
Lex, he don't tolerate the female
Yeah,
run
on the
things.
intro.
He don't like that. He want the men to speak too. He want the men to have something to say. That's what he said. So-
You know, I got the Master D.
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
that's
There
what
you
there you go. There you
get
go.
that
Lex.
remix.
See that? Lex, as long as you speak.
Well, oh my head. Well, oh my head.
Omar, I know, right?
Omar.
I'm going to hit Omar. I think Omar.
Yeah,
See if I can go right there.
our residential producer here. We whenever we need somebody to do something, with music, we call Omar. So
Yeah,
Omar, if you can
definitely
make a watch this later, you definitely hit us up for Master D remix.
Oh, man.
Well, look, I want to give away some tickets because I do want to go into another song. Like,
Okay,
let's
all
go
right.
ahead. Let's ask that question. So what we doing? What we doing the number and then ask the question.
Okay, so we're giving away 2 tickets to the coffee festival that is May the 10th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Mhm.
Where's it at?
At the Mississippi Trade Mart.
At the Mississippi Trade Mart.
Fair.
We got 2 tickets that we're giving away. You can call 601-948-5950. The first caller to answer the question of where is Lady Redtopp originally from can get these 2 tickets, and that you use 2 tickets to give away as a present. You can go yourself, learn, buy some coffee, drink some coffee, and hey, have a
Yeah,
good
good
time.
Saturday. Look, that's a nice Saturday. It's gonna be a little bit warmer. May warms up a bit, but yeah, you can go down there that Saturday. For me, I need my coffee to wake up anyway, so I'll go early,
Yep.
start sampling all the strong stuff, right? And then by noon, you may head to the bathroom for a little bit, but then by noon, I'm gonna get a hit on the decaf. And then
Yeah, because we're gonna be in the building.
We gonna
Now,
be-
at least for a minute. I don't know what time you get there, but I can tell you now. I'm not
No.
gonna be there
Not
early.
no
But when
early.
I come, I ain't gonna be there.
No, early. So again, the first one to answer, where is Lady Redtopp from? She told us where she was from. The first one who can answer that, call in and give us the answer will win the 2 tickets to the Jackson Coffee Fest. That number again is 601-948-5950. That's 601-948-5950. The first one to call with that answer will get you 2 tickets to the Jackson Coffee Festival.
If those that's answering on the Facebook, you gotta call.
You gotta call in. I got that number scrolling all across there. I already give it up ready for y'all. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's see. You wanna say, all right, we got a caller. Let's see who we got. Caller, you on the Lounge Radio Show, Marlena and Lex Luga. What's your name?
She's from Columbus.
Oh, what's your name?
Mika.
Shamika. And you said what's your answer?
Columbus.
Columbus. You got it right. Let me get you some look. Up, Lex.
Some
You
hand
are
claps.
definitely gonna get.
She won by default. Let's see what she said. Let's see what she said. Say it again. What you say now? What you say? Say it again.
Look, you
I
can.
did say I'm not gonna lie to you. Columbus.
It's okay.
Man, you get the ticket. You're supposed to tell her. You tell
She live on the air.
I
I heard that because I hear it all the time.
Yeah. Well, you still win the ticket.
Shamika, congratulations. Thank you for tuning in. And what we'll do, we'll have somebody reach out to you after the show to get those tickets to you, okay?
Okay,
All
thank you.
right, thank
Hey,
you.
it's like every night and day,
I mean, yeah, she said, "Get on the radio." She said, no.
with no King George tickets.
Thank you,
Thank
Shamika.
you. Stay tuned in.
All right.
Y'all have a good day.
You
Right,
too.
Yeah, I bet you get that a lot.
A lot. Columbia is down by outside of Hattiesburg.
Yeah.
Up that
Columbus is
way.
north.
And
Yes.
it's bigger, so that's why everybody know about Columbus
Yeah.
more than they know about Columbia. But Red Top put it on.
Columbia. There you go. There you
Working
go.
on it.
Well, I'm gonna go on to the next song.
What song you want to hear
Let's-
next?
what we doing
It's like,
next?
what we doing now? What we
Let's
doing?
do family thing. Shout out to my cousin B Cut.
Big Cuddy.
Big
Yes,
Cuddy,
I-
that's H-Town, that's Hattiesburg.
Actually, some raw, but you know, Byway
Byway.
Hattiesburg. We'll let it claim.
Something raw, you gonna still say Hattiesburg.
It's Marion County, actually.
We gonna-
say some raw.
All
We're
right.
gonna do family thing. We're gonna gear that up. Let's do that one, and we'll see you guys on the other side.
Look, trying to get them Hattiesburg. We from Hattiesburg.
Like, look, everybody, you all had
Like, I'm from Montgomery.
Yeah, but the name of the song is Something Jump Drive, and the name of the song is Family Thing.
family thing.
It makes it say family.
We gear up family
Yeah,
thing.
it's
I
gonna
can
say
sing
featuring
it.
Big Cuddy.
Ooh.
It say featuring Big Cuddy. You got it? All right, run it back quick.
All right. Here we go. Whoop, whoop. And while we wait on that, guys, again,
It's like family
be sure
thing.
to join us every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Oh, it's not on the play. Let's do another
Oh,
one.
it's an arrow.
Do it.
It don't matter.
Do another one.
All right, yeah, just pick one.
Trail ride.
Trail ride.
Trail ride.
How about trail ride?
Yeah. Be sure to join us each and every Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. right here at 90.1 FM. All right. So that's I
Okay,
can get into
Yeah,
it.
so they're saying arrow. Okay.
Okay.
All right, well, they're saying arrow right now.
All right. That's all right.
Right.
Maybe the main thing. Well,
Yeah, that's
look, I know. So you did spring fling last weekend, or weekend before last. I saw you doing that. I know this week you got some shows coming up. I
And I
know
was with Hicks. At the
Oh,
Ground
she
Zero.
was
Also,
Sunday. You
next
did
Sunday.
spring Saturday and Sunday. Look,
Yeah.
I said, look at Reds
Yeah,
out
she
here
had some
getting it.
big shows. But hey, what I want to know right quick too, tell us about both experiences, because both experiences are totally different. So
Oh.
first tell us about
You got
this
it?
Saturday.
Okay,
Okay,
we
you
got
got
us a song. All right.
Okay, you got us on.
Another one.
I didn't know we did on this radio, did it?
And that's all clean.
I didn't think so.
How do you do that situation? Let me see this stuff. I know. That's why I'm like, set it up like hope for the best.
You go by what? I'm going.
We working, we cleaning up, building stuff. Sometimes do all the things. But see, these are grounds. Hey, hey.
Okay. Two steps to the right. Now take it to the payout. And then bring it right.
Alright, man, they up in here
You
partying,
caught
man.
me.
That-
They caught me.
Yeah,
They caught me. I was going.
That was
I was
Lady
having my
Red
own
Top.
Southern Soul show up in here. We
Yeah,
were.
you said something so.
I was.
Yeah,
It's
that-
Wednesday.
Now that was called Another One, and we got Lady Red Top in the building. Now before we cut to that song, you was gonna tell us about your experience at Spring Fling, and then at Ground Zero Biloxi. So first, tell us about your experience performing in front of, I don't know, up 10,000
Oh man,
people.
they
at
said about
big
30
stage.
people were busting in the trying
Yeah.
to get in. I saw that.
Well, my experience was amazing because I didn't have to go through all that. I was in line at 5 o'clock in the morning
Oh,
because I was
wow.
not expecting to even perform.
Okay.
I went. I had a VIP ticket. Shout out to Tracy, my assistant. She had got our tickets. She get them every year.
Yeah.
And I heard them calling about 3 or 4 artists that never showed up on the stage, and I keep my jump drive on me. Mom got the keys.
That's what I'm
So
talking about.
I went
I know
up there and
that's
said, "Bessie, do you need me? I'm here." She said, "Come on, baby, bring it
That's
in
what I'm
15
talking
minutes." So I most definitely got up there.
The opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to the artists who
Some
didn't show
hand
up,
claps.
and thank
I
y'all
know, right.
for the
Look,
opportunity.
that's one of those things.
Because I feel all with you at all
You
times.
stay ready. You
I
gotta
literally
get
said,
ready.
yeah.
And like 50,000, that ain't gonna be turned down. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. When I
so
heard them
what-
third time not call, I was like, hold on, that's my key. They ain't calling my name, but they calling my name.
Yeah.
So I got on.
Man, that was-
As an artist, you gotta be hungry like
Yeah,
that.
that's
You gotta,
yeah.
take all.
And so, with Sir Charles doing his farewell, that was his last spring fling, and that was my first. So I thought that was really dope.
Oh,
Okay.
wow,
King
man.
George first spring fling.
Oh, was it
It
first?
was his first, so that was our first together. So,
Okay.
you
Oh,
know,
man, memorable
and
moment.
yes, and,
Indeed.
from a purple band to the green band, like
There
the
you go,
artists. So
hey.
I got to stay
That's
back
it.
there and actually finally meet some artists that I haven't met, like Shay Nicole. the lovely
She's
Shay
so
Nicole.
amazing.
So it was really dope.
Yeah. And
Man,
then Sunday was at
congratulations
Ground
on
Zero.
that.
And in Ground Zero.
Oh man. Now
I've
that's
been
an
waiting to,
experience.
yes, I've been waiting to get there, of course, because of who club it is.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know,
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman, it would have been extra for him to be there. But, we had Lex Luga.
Yeah, Lex though. Lex
Well,
is
you
the
know,
man.
See, they'll be knowing though. I keep Morgan Freeman in the corner.
Oh, then he hide.
I bought a cutout.
You know, he a god
I
though.
bought a
You know,
cutout. You got it. You the first person to get it. No lie. No lie. Because I do, and that be my thing.
Look, I was ready to be there.
No, nigga said that. You gotta say the voice of God played by Morgan Freeman.
she didn't
I
finish.
was specific about Morgan
Please
Freeman.
don't start it down right now.
No, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. You said it right.
to be that guy, too, guys. Right now.
Yeah.
Now this weekend you are on Sunday back on the coast,
Yes.
back down there.
Go for
The picnic, I think. Shout out to I Am Carter and Mo Life Entertainment. So that's gonna be a great line.
coming. UK,
West Love.
LPJ.
What is it again now?
In Gulfport.
The guy, Lady Redtopp.
That's it. That's it.
Greg Kelly.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to
Nice
Kelly.
lineup.
You on the so picnic show?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I am.
She
Okay.
is.
My face ain't on her name on there.
Shout out
you know.
Jenny B. I know
Yeah.
Jenny B on
Shout out to
as well.
Carter. That
Yeah,
you put that
yeah, he
together
sure
too.
is. So,
So,
I'm gonna
Mhm.
try. Normal comes
Yes.
Saturday Tony's. I'm hosting his, but I'm gonna definitely try to make it Sunday as well. So I'm gonna try to be there with you guys Sunday. But that's amazing. I guess we only have a couple minutes because I think we got a show coming in. Tell everybody where they can follow you and information and booking all this.
Yes. Everything, www.ladyredtop.com. Don't forget the 2 P's, not 2 D's. LadyRedTop.com, or go on Facebook, social media. Any social media is Lady Redtop. Right now, I'm on my trail ride tour. I have a trail ride song that's been out, but I just got some new steps to it. So,
Okay.
trail ride.
Did she?
Yeah, she cut up with them.
Oh,
Right.
man.
Stepping up.
Really? Oh, you know they love. That's where we at right now. Everybody ready to dance, and I love that. I love.
Me too,
where
because they
dance-
was like this at once upon a time at the club.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah, I was
now they
excited.
dancing,
And I'm
yeah.
glad they dancing.
Yeah.
or just
Right.
fighting, get drunk and fight. So now we fighting about who get hit with fans.
That's
Step
it.
on your foot when you don't know the thing.
Right. But I'm glad we're dancing. Definitely. I'm there. Right.
We need to have a 3-lane section like when you're driving. If you don't know the dance, don't go to the far left. Stay in the right lane.
Stay over there.
And with the beginner. Then once you move on over to the middle lane. Don't just go straight to the left lane if you don't know how to trail ride safe.
Lady Redtopp said she got rules for line dancing. You go get a ticket. Hey, we got a mayor for that. Brady, where you at? So but I'm so glad you finally joined us. We're praying for you and your family, guys. If you got any information about her sister, definitely please reach out to her. You can follow on social media. Always follow all the artists and check out their music. That's free, and you help them out in the process of being an independent artist.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you, Lex, for everything that you have literally done for Southern Soul in the short amount of time you've been here. I've seen the accomplishments that you have done for Mississippi, not only Mississippi, but the whole Southern Soul, and congratulations on commissioner. Congratulations, that's big. And in order for you to get where you at, and like I said, that short amount of time, you had to see some big. And coming from an artist, a new artist, you help the new artist, and that don't happen a lot. And I just want to thank you from the awards all the way to ground zero to what I already know what they're gonna have you doing. So thank you in advance. So when I get my call, I'm gonna be ready. Ready to go.
Appreciate it.
Even the radio, I've been trying to get here since I got in, and you're the first person that actually got me in this seat. So I want to thank you for that.
Thank you, Marlena, for having me and pushing the movement forward. And thank you to Lady Redtopp for supporting the movement. And, keeping it grinding and
that's it.
creating good music to us.
That's it.
Places. So
Consistency.
thank you.
Consistency. We appreciate it. But thank y'all for tuning in today. Be sure to tune in next week. We got more guests, more live interviews, more giveaways. You don't want to miss it. Until next time.
6 p.m.
Marlena and Lex Luga. Handy. Take us on out of here. I was fun.
I got to catch the sun like this. Out here. This is good.
Let's see if she can get our picture too. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if that's
Satina.
Especially.
Yeah.
I haven't ready, so you can go hand it to her and grab it out.
Okay.
Can you take my picture? I'm sorry. We're sorry in the book. Of course. I took several pictures. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I'm on. Okay, I'm gonna do it too. You ready? All right, y'all check them out. Thank you so much. Y'all be safe. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for that.